Okay, so a few weeks ago, Grappling Industries came to town and had a jiu-jitsu tournament, and I helped them with the refereeing. And one of the divisions I did was the blue belt division. So I'm going to go over the matches I did and talk about what happened. And if you have any questions or comments, just, put them in the, comments section below. Here we go. So this is the under 170-pound division. And I could have given 2 points there to the guy in black because he pulled and then came up, but I think I saw that as a double guard pull. And when two guys pull guard and one comes up, that's just an advantage, and Grappling Industries doesn't award advantages. So, anyway, the fellow in black is on top, the fellow in white is trying to use some kind of guard, and I am watching carefully. See the guy in black got his legs free up, jumped right over the top, and now he's sinking a triangle there. That would be 3 points for the guard pass, but he didn't stay on top for 3 seconds, so it is what it is. But he's on the bottom with a very deep triangle, and the guy in white is in a lot of trouble. There you go, and he taps. So I could have given 2 points off the top there, because the guy in black pulled and then came up, but like I said, I saw it as a double pull. When he comes up, IBJJF rules, that would be an advantage, but here, Grappling Industries, there's no advantages, so. And then, jumps over his legs, gets a triangle, goes to the bottom, doesn't keep top for 3 seconds, so no 3 for passing, but taps him with a triangle, so good job to him. Now he goes on and fights this other fellow. You can see one's wearing a red belt, the taller fellow there is wearing a red belt, because they're both wearing black. And the interesting stuff continues. So the one fellow tried a foot sweep there, the other guy pulled guard. I didn't give that any points because I didn't think he pulled guard as a result of the foot sweep. Now the taller fellow there in the red belt is trying to use his guard because he's a, taller, longer kind of fellow, and you can, his guard is probably one of his strong points. And the fellow on top is giving him the whole nah idea, and he's trying to pass by being heavy, because with a guy like that, passing their guard is going to be no easy challenge because they have long legs. If you're trying to be fast, you got a long ways to go. And if you're trying to be heavy, you're risking getting catapulted over the top. You know what I mean? So, like I said, not an easy task. You can see the guy on the bottom has a hold of the guy's pants. The guy on top is trying to break that grip. And I am watching carefully. No points on the board thus far. Just to their left, there's a TV right there, so I don't want them to bang into the TV. I'm moving them back to the middle of the mat. And I am restarting the fight in what I estimate as the correct position. I get them to get back to where they were, and sometimes I say, do you agree? Do you agree? Do we agree this is the correct position? And they say, yep, we're good to go. And then I say, go! And you're the one guy's yelling heavy, 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 which is one style of passing. The guy on the bottom is trying to use some kind of, I don't know what that is. Some kind of spider de la Hiva, I don't know. Some kind of peculiar guard. I'm sure Keenan Cornelius has a fun name for it. Anyway, the guy on bottom is trying to sweep him. The guy on top is getting to his feet. The guy on top goes behind him. It's not it's not a sweep yet, right? Although some might say it is, but I'm saying it's not because he's not on top of him. He was on the bottom, and right here, do you think he's on top? I'm thinking, kind of no. He didn't really take the guy's back. He didn't really have a top position, so I'm not awarding the 2. Under IBJJF rules, that would maybe be an advantage, but here, Grappling Industries, no advantages. So there you go. So anyway, the guy with the red belt on nearly swept him, or nearly went from bottom to top. Now the guy is being heavy. It's stacking him and trying to pass the guard. The guy on the bottom is going to turtle, I believe. And he tries to get back to his guard, so that would be an advantage under IBJJF rules, but no advantages here at Grappling Industries. Now the guy on top is passing the guard, and I'm looking. See, I'm awarding some points. think I'm awarding 2 points there, but it should be 3 because a guard pass is 3. But did he pass the guard? Kind of. But the guy in the bottom is now initiating this foot in the lapel thing. So did he pass the guard? I thought he did, but some people would say, oh no, this foot in the lapel thing is him continuing to use his guard. And then look at this. Still in the bottom though. So that's definitely not a sweep because he didn't go bottom to top, right? He just put him in the crucifix there for a second. So perhaps once again, the guy on top should have been given advantages, or even given an advantage, but there's no advantages in Grappling Industries. So I awarded him points there for passing guard, and the fellow on top is up, I guess, by those points for passing guard. The guy in the bottom looks like he's going now. He's got the hooks in. Should this be 4? Has he taken his back? I'm thinking about it, but right now he's doing what I call, he's kind of gargoyling. He's hanging over the top, you know. But he comes up and watch. There's no question the 2 hooks are in. There's no question he's on his back. So I'm giving him the 4. So now it's the one fellow there, 3, or maybe I gave him 2, but it should have been 3 for passing guard. And the guy on top just got 4 for taking his back because he's got both hooks in. His belly is on the dude's back. You know? And there's no question. I mean, this is back control. That's 4 points. So the taller fellow there wearing the red belt is up on points. And I said, I'm going to pull you to the middle, but no, they're too heavy. I'm telling them to fix their belts. Oh, I'm giving the guy with the red belt, I'm giving him 2 because he had I guess off camera he had a choke, and I didn't want them banging into that TV, so I stopped it. I'm restarting it standing. The taller fellow is getting 2 for the submission. For the submission attempt, because when a referee stops a match and restarts it standing, you can't restart them in a submission. So I'm giving the guy in the red belt, I'm giving him 2, and I'm restarting it standing. So now I guess the guy on top has 6, and the guy in the red belt there has 6, and the other fellow has 3 for passing guard. And once again, he's trying to pass, and they're in the distance there. And once again, the taller fellow there is being all squirrely with his guard, keeping his legs in the way and stuff. Now watch what happens here. This is very interesting. See how he's got that foot on the bicep? He's using sort of a spider guard situation. And watch what happens right here. I stopped it. The guy on top has knee on belly, right? The guy on the bottom has his foot on the bicep. Is this a guard pass? Is the guy maintaining his guard, or has he passed? This is a point of contention among some jiu-jitsu referees. And the idea is this. If the guy on the bottom still has his foot there, but the guy on top is no longer in a position where he can be swept, no longer in a position where he can be submitted, is he still in the guard? Anyway, watch this. The guy for some reason falls back. He didn't even try to keep it for 3 seconds. He should have tried to keep that for 3 seconds. The guy on top getting a knee on belly, he should have just stayed there. But in Grappling Industries at Blue Belt, they also allow knee bars. And I think the guy on top is falling back for a knee bar. I think. I don't know. I didn't ask him. And now, see, look. I give 2 points to the guy with the red belt because, you know, I considered that a sweep. The foot was still in the bicep. The guy fell back. He goes from bottom to top, you know. But now I'm giving that second thought. I'm like, you know what? I don't think that was a sweep. See, I'm taking away the 2. Take away the 2, you know. And had that guy, the guy not wearing the red belt, had he kept that knee on belly for 3 seconds, maybe I would have given him the 3 points. And then it would have been 6-6, and who knows what I would have done. Probably still give it to the guy on top. Anyway.